This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Rio Ferdinand has bad intentions behind his preference. You want an English team to meet PSG, meaning he wants Chelsea to meet PSG. Ajimboni Benono, tell him, Sergio, that Manchester United will be eliminated in the knockout stage. Jumoke Douglas, Udwe Efri, yes, Afro say Kobe, here free bow, Andy, I'm watching you live from Vietnam, capital of Hanoi. Wow. Yes. Wow. Baby, Ghana for Nafi, almost monitor Kessben television the day. Jumoke Douglas, aka say Kobe, watching live from Vietnam, capital Hanoi. All right. As for what kind of man go for Jano, so say PSG here English team.
You know, all the teams should be. He feels the English teams are the only team that can beat PSG. Maybe. And you know, the English teams are on form. Let's not forget in the Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain on top of our group, and you know, the Amon on top of our group, no, and they say, Enra. Before the Jao Mario last goal, now goes against your pet, goes for your pet. Until come by your Lucas, and the two teams no, they'll be the first. And the Jao Mario could share the last goal. Until share last goal, not just the next rule. The be rule say, yeah, shit teams singing na call away no goals share. So far Benfica almost Juventus by 2-1. Share Maccabi Haifa 6. Ba pack the Princess and board draw 1-1. The numbers in terms of away goals no was to PSG. Now you talk of Paris as well. Ball 1-1 in Portugal against Benfica. Coach Juve 2-1. But call Maccabi Haifa no share 3-1. So 6 as against 3 gives Benfica an edge. Now what do you know to it? PSG is the only team that remains unbeaten in European top flight leagues. In the Champions League and in the Ligue 1 as well. Now do see it. You know, so here English teams now, apart from Liverpool, top of group. Manchester City top of group. Chelsea top of group. Tottenham Hotspur top of group. So you know, I know the TV so no obeti me ahwe. Apart from Liverpool, on top of group, even with them, check the number of points tie with Napoli, but head to head, losing 4-1 at Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, and almost 2-0. Ewo Anfield, and no Enama Napoli, akwakoye top team as compared to Liverpool. So the English teams are on form. Check the other top flight leagues. So check Bayern Munich, in the group stage, they've been extraordinary and they've been outstanding. Eintracht Frankfurt, it key the last game and sound team qualify. So in Germany, you have Dortmund, you have Eintracht Frankfurt, but apart from Bayern on the top of the group. Now go to Italy. For the first time in many years, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Napoli. Apart from Napoli, 2 teams will be on top of the group. So Italians, baba gradually. But 3 only one top the group. Now you go to France. You know, so call France, you are only talking about PSG. So Munkan the craft Francana, Omodeko, Omukra Francana, Omodeko, Aquaku CNE with others. Into January again, you are talking about just one team from France. Now you go to Spain. Yakabe say in the last 22 years, there has been Spanish dominant when it comes to the Champions League. Madrid from winning a star Louis II, Eddie Babi see game boy against Valencia, Eddie could see the onboard in Glasgow, Eddie could see the onboard the Stadio de Lou, Eddie Babi see the Principality Stadium. Now they are Babi see the last one. They win the Champions League now. No for Barcelona, you know. Stadis in Denis. No about form the Stadium Olimpico, and then you talk about Wembley. Into Spanish, no. Teams now are dominant, but for the first time in many years, the last time ABC was 1998-1999 Champions League, and at that time it was an English opposition in the team called by this particular margin. Now only one team from Spain. And eba be sorry ni other teams na ba be ko. Sevilla ntimi an leave mark no. Atletico Madrid and far momo. Barcelona was a huge disappointment. Now Madrid for nature said this time they are the only team to hoist the flag of Spain. Omunkwa. And they lifted the flag of Spain. That is it. You know, so prefer English teams now. Rio Ferdinand feels the English teams are on form. And it's as much as PSG team, they are playing so well. And Turin Kosha and they are beatable. Obibe team are sure. And the English teams in recent times have proven. So when it comes to the Champions League in Ansay, apart from Chelsea winning, last season we had Manchester City, Manchester United, we are Chelsea, we are Liverpool. Omunya English team bako e final as against a Spanish opposition. Inti Ferdinand, maybe he's been ambitious or obe person kale obi be person nka e bia English teams no say ka Liverpool omudi second say na nkoma akonya FC Porto na nkoma doje akesefo no Chelsea na nkoma akonya Benfica bi kakra other big teams no ma ba benya fam ho bi kakra Eintracht Frankfurt na nka general omukokra. But Ferdinand feels the English teams are in top shape. They have quality. They've been consistent and in beating PSG, you know. So much mean knock out Paris Saint-Germain. Almost Brighton, almost chances of lifting the trophy. It's a huge task. Whoever meet PSG, whether Manchester City the last time Manchester City you almost free, almost Liverpool abo. I'm a Liverpool show almost 3-2. Almost call Liverpool show almost 2-1. Almost Manchester United abo. I'm a United a kick almost out 1. So almost say United 3-1. Inti Genoa, omuni Chelsea abu bia kai the famous Thiago Silva and David Luiz header na omudi Chelsea free at the Stamford Bridge, you know. Inti ni nyina omuchi asa teams nyina ada. Tottenham Hotspur, Antonio Conte, inconsistency, and you cannot trust him in the Champions League. But I think whoever meets PSG is a huge tax, especially the time that Neymar is in top shape. Kylian Mbappe is outstanding. Lionel Messi on and off, but he just been super, and in big games you can trust him. The English opposition for Nina because you know even Chelsea they are not performing so much better in the league. They are playing so well in the Champions League. For Liverpool, I can say so who's almost Premier League no fair non because in the Champions League they are one of the masters and the key men to live up to expectation. In the Ferdinand but you know Monday whoever meets PSG or Liverpool among the top seeded teams in the Champions League.
Enra incidents be by now, controversial incidents be by now. Games no, referees and decisions are what do.
No, you know, my whole controversial incidents be.
Yeah, the penalty call back on. Yeah, you know how you crown up here, Tony, Nininas, Yakra. I don't know. So one notice you be outside there and okay.
And no, I didn't know Champions League name goals. Minimum so here. It was midweek of goals. Where Leipzig, the Omokoye Shakhtar Donetsk 4, and Christopher Ngugu is one player. You know, I said last time Kramubuku, a medical in Frankfurt and Kokoye. I don't belong to the group. I may believe we say Chelsea here and there because I think the players are available. When you have a good coach, now I'll draw a perfect tactical plan. Those guys can live up. But day in, day out, you continue to prove me wrong. Say he's one of the standout players. And last season, it is never a fluke. So I'm the best player in the German Bundesliga. And in the Champions League, only the big guys around him. But he's playing so well. And performance alive the cowboy. Real Madrid first time they can say Adiebeche. The issue is that in the knockout stages, they only need Olien Chomene to replace Casemiro. Ne Jumadina Casemiro be dia mom no dia Bama United no. Obetim did that blocks, that body check, that screening abre Real Madrid because Saramaka for na fair anymore. And you know there be a new thing can. There is one player we need to be aware of him at the World Cup, and that player is Federico Valverde. Goals no twa no tontrana na similar and trademark goals. And I will say only Rodrigo the goals Vinicius Junior, the young class in the absence of Benzema, Omo Madrid in sense firm. And Enra, it was an emphatic 5. and on the ma Celtic.
Yeah, sa game no na Joe Hart complaining no.
Yes,
so
we
complaining pa. Na me busa say uni ba bia controversy bia ba ya. This is a game. Madrid Celtic.
Yeah.
And Joe Hart complaining say anka ninsano on twantwene ana.
Time about the born
ninsano ya.
What did you chant?
O sin ko ntwane ninsano ntwene sa time na.
You know, call that split opinion.
Yeah.
Call that split because
that is it.
Yeah. Call that split
opinion. Ready, I will send you heart view.
Call that split opinion.
Now, oh, here I do.
Yeah.
But General, I think the referee will be right.
Okay.
So
into your heart.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. I don't think either of them intentionally used their hand. I think that goes without saying.
Have you spoken to them?
To Maurice and I didn't even know. Look, it happened so quick.
Yeah.
Matt said that he said his hands were inside his body and it hit him. What do they want to do? Chop his arms off? And obviously Mo just slightly misjudged one and it hit Denny.
That is it. Who would say?
General, penalty.
Okay.
You see, Oban and send him until he makes his body big. And referee Senebeka was say Senusi ban and some then in natural position into a very difficult and I prevented the ball from getting to maybe a bit difficult. So because referee CC so this happen at now. The issue of Sunkan and Santon there. And just a offside rule no. Yeah, say penalty or no. Just no say ni panache that training sabi achibo nansa.
Okay.
I think the referee got it right.
I think also review the handball with Uncle we dear. You know I said it. Meaning someone saying that baby and a bonnet. Or do you know be?
So no one so that didn't body ni quest or they for blocky ball. And in the course maybe who tries to be bebo short. Who tries to do who ko blocky ball. Who ko blocky ball wa pija wonsa. Enti you have made your body big and because of that ball to me uncle and our wonsa.
Yeah.
How about you?
All right. Yantwaso. Clubs I exceed you on the one NCD or Europa. Barcelona once again. I'm the Lady Park no more Europa.
I'm kita flag no.
Yes.
Basa ni kita.
Kuta mo ko Europa flag.
You machi. Aya skaho. Metibasa asema menya dai. What the old man Basa na 2 franca. The mo ko remedials Europa League no na the ntio kita franca and say last year sa no ye and this year was say baby omugina no Juventus di omachi Ajax ka ho Bayer Leverkusen ka ho Sporting CP Betis Sevilla Salzburg and then Shakhtar we mu kita franca no moko but general wo hwe sene emra na omode be draw ne city na e so clear Niema mienu pe ina omugina so. The only no first of all, emfansa niema miensa. Mo topi group ni nyina mu ntumi nhia. Nti se o topi group a, woni obi o topi group enhia.
Omo SCD omo ya.
Good. Ena se
omo na TV so.
Omo na TV so. Omo TV no so your left side by Munich, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Porto, Napoli, Tottenham Hotspur, Benfica. They can't meet.
Okay.
Afi they now only no one group. And so untumi ni nhia nti ofa team to say Napoli na oni Liverpool na wo group nti ontumi even though Liverpool an top no ontumi ni nhia wo say ye no free one ma dia oni ni free o mind ba kum ono so ontumi ni nhia so even though Liverpool the second ontumi nhia Man City onhia Chelsea onhia Tottenham Hotspur for this stage
okay
you pass our stage we na you quarter final there and you be a new beer Liverpool for there ubetima in very simple 4 potential opponents in a Liverpool no beach here because all the 3 English teams no on to me no munchia no only Napoli no group into to me ni here into 8 seeded teams no only 4 of them and a potentially Liverpool bet me Bayern Munich, Benfica, FC Porto and Real Madrid. I'm sure say we Liverpool fan abesha say abompire say ebe you bia mama nenya Real Madrid.
Okay.
Because abako say mo and the can say Spain for no aka content kro and no mudi ni round of 16 no your content kura ni mo do obako pa Real Madrid general they are the only team representing Spain.
Okay.
England or 4. But one here, you do semi-final and all that sugum. Now 4 no cry, I can't be brave with them. Bayern Munich, and so represented Germany alongside Frankfurt, Dortmund. Gradually, all the way you are being say Bayern for the saying Germany for no super gem. But I think that
Leipzig
and so on. Oh yeah, so Bayern for my Germany for my 4.
Yeah.
Just like the English. General, the Germans are doing well. And maybe for the way it talks about how competitive your league is.
Okay.
Let's see how things pan out. A very, very interesting. A very train draw. No, my problem pass is here. Injuries are
Oh, we England voy. I'm going for a ball. Grand Porter three super papa. Matches are here no. Now players no who quite of us or any selection. Match.
We say no more topic group.
We
no more topic group. And what game? More topic. Yeah. The BCB are more topic.
Now full set. Omo crash no omo enye fit papa.
Fully fit no.
Omo board 90 minutes.
I was asking myself, is this a general?
Sure. Any missing mount no cry any matter go until omo board 90 minutes. Omo dinner temper.
No, general. You know, you see, Adiaba ko na Ferguson ye managing the season.
Yeah.
And yet one game, how do you manage the entire season? And managing the season involves rotating the players and using players at the right time. Clearly, some person will keep you a winning mentality in the crowd. There are some players you don't give them 90 minutes when you have already qualified for a UEFA Champions League. Not so much is at stake apart from your reputation. Players are when you fully fit and you are still playing them. I'm sure that this kind of what we call the inexperience, and not a bit working against a Grand Porter because Chelsea in the first team or they bought Champions League into inexperience. But can we do we can say it's more of common sense.
Chelsea and Champions League game crowd on go be that.
There be already.
No, also on go be say Royal Stadium.
Because as footballer or mobida as coach onye bida and was in Concord Champions League Stadium. So Chelsea is making him big instead of he trying to make Chelsea bigger.
Chiwell and World Cup I be hard drink account.
Yeah, but England nye bibia gidi.
Okay.
Chiwell and Casano or your fit girl best struggle to enter into the team.
Okay.
Okay. Or best struggle to enter into the team. Rhys James say prayer no be hard drink pa, but James Sikrano under normal circumstances is not likely to start for England because we pick Kieran Trippier as a right wing back than James. May player may bonfire for England so be back.
Kyle Walker and Calvin Phillips.
Yes.
Injured.
Yes. Kyle Walker titu because 3 back no on the right side of the back 3 no he does it very well. So Ocean England for right full backs ni nyina on the team part of the 3 center backs ni yepa because height is so no. He's got so much experience and among even on right full backs in for me he's the best and I'm hoping Kyle Walker will come. Kevin Phillips I'm sure he'll get back but only Kevin Phillips and open many andika if Phillips is fit dear Jude Bellingham or Dortmund no one we are only Declan Rice ever started ahead of Kevin Phillips, especially when you're playing time, any injuries and so affecting no. Maybe amongst all of them, they may bomb pass England on your feet is Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker and he defends better than all the back line. In terms of defense, they offer John Stone to offer Harry Maguire of the 3 back he defends better. The recovery excellent teacher Omunina. The only problem here tackles, and I think his absence will be a major blow. Besides that, if England decide to go in for 4 back, they will not miss him. Materials the Genoa England will be on the World Cup. But as the usual, Midfield, Jordan Henderson is
but he's not effectively ruled out.
No,
he's not
effectively ruled out.
Almost sweating on
yes. So here right back, Trippier, they got a lot of options. Trent and so on. Led back, look sure picky pieces, you know. And they say, well, Samba back to the old look sure. At the Euro 2020, they called him the Roberto, almost the new Roberto Carlos. Into a sample picky piece snapper. James Destin would also available. Almost a lot of options when it comes to the fullbacks. central defense na almost short to kakra because in the absence of John Stones and then Harry Maguire, Untimin trusted the likes of Tario Mills and all those Michael Ken, Untimin trusted them. In midfield, they have options too.
And they are not looking at Chris Smalling.
Well, maybe. Yes.
I think they will have to look
or
at
Fikayo Tomori, so not say one player, also he had been part of their team recently. And in midfield, Kevin Phillips, Omobema Declan Rice about Jude Bellingham. Issue now, Mr. Frank Okabara, him telling almost this guy say on starting. And I said, walk up no Bekubia, Unkobi, and no Joko, and you Ferdinand Munireka, and Moka say also starting. Maybe some position now say also starting. I agree, say offer the young lads like Phil Foden is just on form. Offer Bukayo Saka is okay on the right side. On the left side is between Sterling, Grealish, and then Abrante Feni Jadon Sancho. Grealish there only Jadon Sancho so form Raheem Sterling Babuom. But if you decide to switch the options now on not all the Bukayo Saka and Asa Phil Foden, that brings another debate because Harry Kane there was cementing a position. Into wingers now say, but you know, in the international stage, it will be so difficult to start this young glass. It will say, more experience in Yeni. So far, Foden, a player with Timiko Stoli show, Wanda Metropolitano against Atletico Madrid in major European night. Now, a champion in 42 go. So, in terms of experience, the European platform, the Amano. Besides that, so say share the Euro 2020 England team. No, Mkobodu Fanana. He was part of the team. Almost one team and live up. The same thing applies to Bukayo Saka. But in terms of experience, Rebecca Sefoden was so kakra Eche Bukayo Saka. Jadon Sancho in the Champions League, in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga, and again in the European tournament on also experience. But the experience level and the performance of Raheem Sterling in the national team, no, I think say comparatively or so munina. So for me, the issue about whether he's going to start, whether so also Kobino shouldn't be an issue at all. He's a quality player. The form when he was Chelsea, baby. But I know go now share and cry. You know he did well.
And Tosh knows will be discussing. Say Raheem Sterling be Kobe and now Kobe. In Nicholas will be that discussion cry. The discussion and I'm making say it's insane for them to do that. The argument should be Obe starting and now on starting. But say Raheem Sterling be Kobe there. It shouldn't even come up at all. The stock for the English national team in experience and the level he is. Look, here can Harry Kane can easily get injured. Who or Raheem Sterling on any day, you can even play him as a centre forward. Until why would you players in for say Raheem Sterling the 26 English boys Echo World Cup will be Kobe and now Kobe. Nobody
can only come from a very experienced player.
Yeah.
Yeah. The composure no. Obi a ko be bobu nipa no.
They shouldn't even discuss. So best starting and non-starting could be a discussion. But so be could be there. No way. You see, it's a number of tournament back home here now. What drew 229 and so mean only a young man can focus on yeah. Why would you be thinking about this? Raheem Sterling.
Monday, House of European Football. I was Neon, Switzerland, and I draw on
but Shemu has me who more Liverpool be show.
Okay.
Was it Neon?
Neon, yeah.
It
was Switzerland. Monday.
Monday, okay.
Yeah. UK 11 a.m. Tiber Ghana 10 a.m. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Na ya heard so because Raheem Sterling.
I'm sure Chelsea opponent. I'm sure Liverpool.
Enya maso no betre Chelsea opponent.
Kasi see come chiro.
Chelsea opponent.
And na mo boy Europa onwe o.
Na dem say me come out there. Ah we.
Liverpool dey be so the Bayern Munich na be mom.
And then when Arsenal
Liverpool
Europa any conference league any jinem today.
Yeah.
Liverpool dey me hu ni ese swing ko Bayern na ba Real Madrid. Ko Bayern na ko Real Madrid.
Omo be ma do wanya poto. Liverpool.
The problem is our boys no mo nya fit now. This is two also our count.
And there's some
ga we fit dey
go to bia Rhys James no more
omo unzuru bia.
Chelsea
so money what dey out no one.
Ye lempo sa the kwaji. All right.
Enti omo ni what dey out no one.
Mo team no say mo na mo lead Europa batch no.
Okay. But Chelsea ni Barcelona nkanye bad o.
You know, the obi anyone mo pe hwan.
Obi anywa.
Ah, say what say.
Ye mpo ensuro bia.
Dabi, what's na di kaka.
Chelsea na nkrofo person avoid
What's James ni ho?
Yes.
Ena what's James ni ho? Ena bench wo. Nkomo wo ha. Nti Golo Kantes. Nti wo de omo ni ho mu pe hwan.
Say ye pe hwan say Club Brugge, Dortmund, Frankfurt,
Yes.
Inter Milan, Leipzig, Liverpool, AC Milan, and Paris Saint-Germain. Den ke pe no.
Nkampe Dortmund.
Na omo no bia nya asem keto wo.
You know, you can't Libya.
Liverpool.
Oh, that won't mean Liverpool at this stage.
I didn't name me
Say
share.
it.
Okay. Same. All right.
And I'm for Benfica. I'm for Benfica.
I'm for PSG, mama.
You know, to show me. You to was man ocean.
You place the prepare.
Next year.
Somewhere match.
Okay. It's Rubia.
February next year. And injury if you know.
Teams can dip in form.
It's selection in new. Seeing Achi's picture 13 years ago has given me hope. Please kindly inspire and motivate your listeners as well as viewers with Daddy Lumba's and Idaso Homobia song. I also have the belief that Mickey's head will shrink back to normal again. Let everybody say amen.
Amen.
Okay, NTK. Ajuso and anyway, and so NTK grow. So actually 13 years ago, I'm call Mickey wedding, you know. Could you jump on?
Fanboy from the crab.
God,
13 years.
Oh no, here my boy. Okay. Yantua so emfa ema amanfo Carlo Ancelotti so oya dio. Just I say why now? Say wako breaki say Alex Ferguson record. Champions League wins. We drew 103 wins.
You know, Ancelotti is more kind of thing. Alex
Ferguson 102.
Yes.
I say yes on.
No, the last time I can say you return and come free Madrid and Consama.
Okay.
She name a Jose war. She name a Pep war. Do you know? Jose the will be grab because a controversy count. But what about Pep? Or more identify with a certain spectacle. But Carlo Ancelotti.
Okay, fine boy. Remind me say time no assistant. Time zone no. And he say UK 11 yeah, Ghana 11.
The November.
You know 11 GMT. Didn't be at the crow. The 11 number draw the Basso Ghana. Fine boy, thank you so much. Okay.
It is you know Ancelotti there. What be I was say or achieve more be so achieve no he has done it. A Madrid team and look at how he changed everything. And it is difficult to see young class leading Real Madrid. Wait me check Real teams now. Maybe you can have Raul one off. You can have Ike Casillas one off. No more Babishim, no more perform. Until you check Casillas first Champions League fan and now checking age at the age of 18. You check Raul. Time I know more Champions League final. It was the Johan Cruyff Arena against Juventus and now checking age. And probably Fernando Morientes. But after that, no, she plays now. Yeah, we see a Kama Madrid. No, but this time it is Vinicius, it is Rodrigo de Goes, it is Abrante Fene Federico Valverde. These are the young guys. Chomene. These are young guys that are among the leading Real Madrid team. No, sticking to the experience and intelligence midfield of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, with David Alaba and Eder Militao at the back, and Adani Kabaya and the fella mending so the omo de Ekaho with Courtois in post. And you know. She married for no. Apart from losing to Leipzig, Champions League machine Crofosa. Nanso in the Spanish La Liga they are performing. In Ancelotti there from AC Milan, or free Juve by AC, or by call Napoli, call Madrid, or call Everton. And then as a fan can say Everton then can hear Dumni Jakakra. But the reality is that after only free Everton, or when you Rafael Benitez. Omanya Frank Lampard, yenhwe the state of Everton under Carlo Ancelotti. Yenhwe the state of Everton under Rafael Benitez because lo mu se Carlo Ancelotti was through there but Rafa Benitez see your coach untimi nto ne niam awaye entwene. Even in Valencia with a low budget, he played in the Champions League final. Valencia with a low budget, he won the Europa at that time. Obeji Champions League with Liverpool in 2005, played in the final in 2007, or the Chelsea Sambeji Europa Cup. Into onusi your coach, I was born in home one day pa. But you know, Omodi Everton man, she see the Omoti struggle here, and the Lampard it taking the last game against Crystal Palace, and some Otimia Savage situation for Everton. In as much as Carlo Ancelotti and anything exceptional at Everton, at least they were competitive compared to the other coaches on mobile. So okay, improvement of players at the last time I can have. So what Abeka say Pep Nkwane improve players no. You know, these are not the only coaches that improve players. So far Jurgen Klopp team now. Or they put Champions League final Wembley lose to team a friend in Bayern Munich. All those guys were made by Klopp. Lewandowski, Iko Gundogan, Bender, Matt Hummels, Lucas Piszczek, all those guys, Nigel Subotic, Roman Vendenfella, all those guys were made by coach your friend or Jurgen Klopp. And then you talk about Mario Götze, Marco Reus, Salah, every room ebano check Salah at that time. Now check how improved Klopp about Salah and check about Sadio Mane too, even Luis Diaz and other players as well. But you know, Carlo Ancelotti. Big boys, Capello, Carlo Ancelotti. See Gattuso, Carlo Ancelotti. Say Dida, Carlo Ancelotti. See Shevchenko, Carlo Ancelotti. See Kaka, Carlo Ancelotti. And in recent times, if you are talking about Vinicius and we are talking about Rodrigo de Goes, in as much as they were huge potentials, coaching Namoma is so big. In Ancelotti, did you know?
Okay.
The why you know, on you be also can the only coach to win all the major top flight lists in the game. Improving certain materials, winning trophies, and you know, still on look back day in day out. So here Madrid games are Ubunso Sanyama and Yaman. Look at how I was improve Federico Valverde in terms of goal scoring, and look at Karim Benzema under several coaches and Benzema under Carlo Ancelotti. Did you know? The more the boss any, and I think say oh here you move ya me about be and I become be a man. Ono anyama why no speak for itself.